Hey y'all, Texas Beekeeper here. So today is week 2 of CC Miller splitting. So today's the fun part. We get to go through this colony and check out how many queen cells they made, and hopefully they're on different frames so that we can make some splits into some mating nukes. I've got three frame deeps sitting right here. If there's cells on one frame, then we'll have to get creative. I have to run inside, get a fillet knife, and we'll fillet those cells off and stick them individually on each frame that we put in for our splits. But for now, this is what we're doing. We're pulling frames to make splits. After we're done with that, we go through this starter one, the colony that the queen's laying up. I guess this is probably more of a starter in terms of thinking, but this is where it starts. So we'll go through there, we'll pull all the frames that we have with eggs, put those back into this one, make sure the queen's not in here, move her back over there if she is. Then we go through all of the donor colonies in our apiary, and we pull as many emerging frames of brood or capped frames of brood as we can and put them into this colony. The ideal is that those will emerge and that queen will backfill those with eggs, and then it's just a cycle, keeps on repeating. So let's get into these. I am going to put my veil on just because I've already got one bee very interested in me, and just from everything we've been doing to these bees, they get a little bit more upset than usual. So let's get into these bees. So far, relatively calm, don't seem bad. Not too bad at all. I'll probably pull this frame here. Try to clean some bees off of it if I can. This one just has a lot less wax or no wax on it, so it's an easy one to get out of the way. There should be no queen in here. If there is, then something really strange is going on. Yesterday I filled this with sugar syrup. Looks like we're about 3/4 full right now. It's just important to make sure that this colony has what they need in terms of brood. So they're getting a little agitated now with me being in here. But well, this is going to be nectar and honey. Bees right now have plenty of pollen coming in. I set some pollen sub out and they are not even touching it. So that's a good indicator that they're finding what they need, and I have been seeing a lot of pollen in the colonies. Okay, we've got some queen cells over here. Queen cells on that side. So I'm gonna be careful with this one for now. And we're just gonna check through the others. Looked like there was maybe 6 or so on that one. So that'll be at least one good split there. Just give them a little bit of smoke to try to just calm them down a little bit. You know, when you got a full bee suit on, it's not that big a deal, but still prefer them to get out of the way. Good brood on this one. So all this brood that was open is capped. We got a queen cell there on the bottom corner. Sorry for those bees on the camera. So this could be a split. I generally like to have at least 2. should be a good split. Assuming we've got one more with multiple. Okay, not seeing anything on that one. On this side, that may be what we're going to have. So we're going to have to probably either do one with one cell or cut one off of the frame that had multiples. Pull this one. This one had the one cell on that side. Okay. This one was nothing. Y'all really can't even see what I'm doing, can you? No cells up here as far as I can tell. And then this is the one that had a lot of cells, which you will see that. My guess is these are probably the youngest. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7. I made a bit of a mistake here and left the center divider in. This was going to be a split nuke. So as you can see, I'm going to just shake it. But if you can see, this center divider here does not need to be in here. Not only does it not need to be in here, it needs to be out of here. So not a whole lot down here. But drones. I'm gonna actually give this to the other colony over here. She'll lay that up in a heartbeat. A little clean cup there, probably empty. And same, I'm going to give this to the other colony. Nectar stored in there. So, alright. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of proper arrangement on the first round. I should have done a whole lot better. So one thing I should have mentioned was that in the CC Miller you go every 9 days. Well, today's actually 8 days since I did it last. And the reason for that is just it works better for me to do it on the weekend than not. So yeah, doing it, I'm gonna put this feeder down below. Doing this on Sunday works a whole lot better than trying to do it all on Monday, which is when I should have been doing it, is tomorrow. So that's the reason I'm in it today. And you can adjust it. I wouldn't go more than a day, but if you want to go a day early or a day late, nothing wrong with that. Alright, so I'm going to move the feeder. Pretty heavy. Just going to move it down here to the bottom. There we go. Try to shake these bees off. So I'm gonna fill this up when we go through the other colonies. All right, so we've got an empty box that's gonna get filled with frames to go in that one. Now we're gonna go in this one. Probably top box, take it off, put it into this one. That's what they're gonna draw out for next time. And we'll go from there. Actually get this out of here for now. So we got eggs in here, we got the queen right here. So what I could do to make it easier A lot of eggs on this one, both sides. So that's going to be a good frame there. And that's what we really want to see right now. Stuff that the queen just lit up solid. And that's pollen, so that'll be their resources to build these out. But I think we're good. Got a lot of emerging brood. That'll help to tend to the cells with those young nurse bees. This one's good. Now we need to gather brood to take back over here. So this is kind of what we're looking for, a good frame of capped brood, which that is. I'm going to go through just a little bit more and see what we've got here and here. Okay, this one's more food than brood, but there is some good brood on it. And this one's about the same as that last one. About half brood, half food. Looks good though. Actually think I might give one of these to one of the splits I just made. So yeah, what we're gonna do is probably take this one, give it over here to a colony. Just want to make sure the queen's not here. Okay, so that one will go there. This one will go CC Miller. So for the CC Miller, that other one went for a split. For this one though, it's going CC Miller. We're gonna shake the bees off because we just want that brood. So we got 3 splits from the CC Miller, and we probably made 2 other splits, pretty strong splits, just regular. So assuming these queens come back mated, we're +5 for today, and we'll repeat again in 9 days. Thank y'all for watching.